Welcome to NASA Utah at the Utah Motorsports Campus. My name is Rod Sturgis and I'm a NASA Utah instructor. This video is to help familiarize you with gridding up for your session on the East track, going through a few laps on track, helping you to view the school racing line, and showing you how to exit the East track after your session. A few things before we begin. You'll have an instructor with you on track. Listen carefully to them and you'll have a safe day at the same time learning performance driving. The bottom line is you'll have a blast. Definitely attend your driver's meetings. These are mandatory and they're intended to inform you about the track and other cars around you and to help you stay safe. Although I am an instructor, I am still working on my driving skills. I take advantage of the knowledge of other instructors. I always come to learn. So although I'll be demonstrating the lines on the track, my lines won't be perfect either. Number 4, bring a car that you love to drive. I drive a 2006 Mustang you see here. There are cars of all shapes and sizes. Just remember the best car on track is your car, and come and have a great time. Alright, the grid for the East track is usually going to be about mid-paddock. The grid marshal will point you through the grid to start. Follow the car on your right typically. If there's any differences, they'll talk about that in the driver's meeting. As you go out onto the track, you'll follow the cattle chutes. When you're entering the track here at the start, you can give it a look to the left and go, as there should not be any oncoming traffic. A little note, if you're coming out mid-session, let's say you pull in for some reason and you want to go out in the middle of the session, it's good to stop with your car mostly behind the gate, the kind of the cattle wall there, and look down the straight. If you see a car coming, you should wait to go. No cars coming. When it's clear, go like you mean it. You don't want to impede traffic mid-session, and you can expect the other cars to be warm and at track pace. Alright, we're going to start narrating the lap right at the finish line. So entering West 1, get all your braking done before turn-in. Turn-in is just right of the black marks on the track. Stay a bit wide through mid-corner, turn in for a late apex, and track out all the way to the rumble strips on the fast corner. On the straight, make your way to the left as you approach faster. Late apex, so you're in line with the right side of the track going into gotcha. Apex in the middle of the corner, a bit of acceleration into maybe you'll make it. I like to turn in tight and get back on the throttle. Track out left and set up for satisfaction. Satisfaction is a pretty classic turn. Lift and turn in. Apex center or just past center, and roll on the throttle as you track out to the left again. On the school line, get your braking done while straight. Keep your corner entrance mid to outside corner and aim for the outside middle. And aim for the late apex of ecstasy. Roll on the throttle and track out to the rumble strips on the right. Stay right up to the straight to set up for the attitudes. Brake in a straight line again. First attitude, you want to apex late. You want the car pointing downhill at the apex. That sets you up for a run at that attitude. Let the car track out to the right under acceleration. Set up on the right side into twilla turn. Get your braking done in a straight line. Keep it about middle apex and roll on the throttle hard at exit. Track out to the right. Set up down the right edge going into clubhouse corner. Get your braking done on the straight. Apex in the middle. Pull on the throttle. Take the car almost to the rumbles on the right. This corner is a late apex to set up for release. Keep the throttle constant through the corner and roll up a bit on apex. Turn in and hold your line for a late apex around release. On apex, start rolling on the throttle as you unwind the steering. On the East track, you can stay right all the way down the straight as there are no merge lines. When the session ends, you'll get a checkered flag at the finish line or at Tooele Turn flag station. On your cool down after the flag, don't totally slow down, but you want to cool your engine and brakes. exit the track after windup to the right of the pit entrance line. Remember to let your car run if necessary to cool down a bit. Don't hold your brakes on and stay still, as it will put a hot spot on your brakes. And don't set your parking brake, as it will do the same to the rear brakes. Remember, the hot pit speed is 35 miles an hour. Exit the hot pit at the end. Turn right into the paddock. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the lap introduction. We hope to see you out at the track.